Hey, Elaine, how's it going on the east side today? You mean next door, Muskie? Yeah, that's right. Just working. Working from home, eh? Yeah, I hear that. I wish I had that option back before I retired. Of course, I can still play the stocks and the betting books. I thought they were the same thing. Ha! Now you're learning. You should have had me as your financial advisor, I'm telling you. Turn that Silicon Valley coder money into millions. Thanks, but I'm not sure that's even possible. I mean, I do well, but... Well, of course it is, with the right investments. You do know I'm a millionaire, right? Yeah, you've mentioned it a couple 1,000 times. And I got no wife and no kids, just like you. That's smart, you see. Nobody fighting over the inheritance, telling you how to spend it, bossing you around. Yes, Muskie. No freedom. Well, I do get to work from home now, and living in the suburbs has been a quiet change. I'm enjoying that, except this weird neighbor guy. Well, I just make him more interesting. I don't know, maybe I should downsize. I don't really need all this house anyway, right? But then I'd be the only single person on the street. And they all already think I'm a big weirdo. Plus, you deserve a big old house if you want it. How long have you lived in that house again? Going on 30 years. Wow, I can't imagine being anywhere for 30 months. I've seen many families come and go out of your house over the years. Can't say I've ever seen a single woman. Don't most of you young urban professionals live downtown in those ugly high-rise condos by the stadium? I grew up in a cramped apartment building, so I guess I like the space, now that I can afford it. Well, I hear that. I came from nothing neither, just a country boy without a pot to pee in. But I got a powerful mind, you see, and I can tell you do too. Thanks, I appreciate that. So, what can I do for you, Muskie? Well, you watched the game yesterday? Of course I watched the game. Our boys killed it. Yep, they really are something this year, ain't they? In fact, I do believe they could go all the way. But they gotta get past KC this Sunday, though. And that's gonna be one hell of a matchup. Who you got? I know you've been guessing the lines. How much do you have on the game? Oh, well now, Elaine. You know, since I retired from my financial business, I gotta keep my mind sharp. Statistics, betting, odds, it all just keeps my mind sharp is all. That's why I do it. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. But it's a tough call. KC got a lot of boys on the injured list, but then again, never underestimate that offense. So, what say you, old man? Hey, now, don't get all feisty on me. Well, excuse me. I had to do a lot of careful analysis of this game, a lot of ins and outs, a lot of what have yous. But betting on sports isn't just all about your head, it's about your gut and your heart. Right. So what do you have? How much? Well, after careful consideration, I decided I got the enemy by under 10. And how much did you bet? Do I have to tell you? No, you don't have to tell me, but you're the one always bragging about your latest big score. Fine. It's 10 grand. $10,000? Yeah, so what? Don't judge. It's my instincts. And trust me, sister, my instincts are honed. Well, I hope you're right. Yeah, I'll be fine. Well, you care to make it interesting? What? You want to make a bet with me? Ha! I knew I liked you. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time I've made a bet on football, believe me. So name your stakes. How about steaks? Or dollars? How about something a little more practical? Practical? Yeah, useful. Like, for instance, have you seen the weather forecast? Oh yeah, big storm coming early next week. Better stock up on your milk and bread. Well, how's this for a wager? You actually shoveling your driveway when it happens. And mine, too. Ha! Well, that sure is some stakes. I haven't shoveled my driveway in 15 years. I've noticed. Well, let me see here. How much snow is we expecting? Weatherman says could be 4 to 6 inches. Damn. You sure you don't want to just bet money? Nope, I want my driveway shoveled. And yours. And who knows, maybe I want you to get a little exercise. Well, you think I need it? I didn't say that. Exercise is good for everyone, especially us shut-ins. Hey now, I walk around the block once every day and twice on Sundays. I see you out there in your down vest and orange cap. That's right, you gotta be seen. Some of these teenagers around here drive like bats out of hell. So do you even own a snow shovel, or will I need to lend you one? Hey, don't get ahead of your skis there, young lady. Pride goeth before a fall. Perhaps they don't teach you that up there in New York City. Yeah, we'll see about that, Muskie. Just make sure you have your snowsuit ready. Hey, Grandma, how's it going? Oh, you know, dear, older than damn dirt. How are you? Oh, stop it, you aren't that old. Yeah, but I feel like it. And I had a little more hard living than you or your mother, remember? So it really does catch up to you? It's true what they say. At least I finally quit smoking, right? And I thought you never would. Me either, after 40 years, but I somehow did it. I thought retiring would make it harder. I wouldn't have anything to do all day. My hands would just find the pack of smokes. But turns out it was that damn job that was making me smoke like a chimney. You put up with a lot of crap for those people. And literally a lot of the time, eh, girl? Ugh. But I did it for you. And look how far you've come, writing secret codes for computers. Well, it's something like that. Well, whatever it is, I just know it's great because you're doing it and you're great. Thank you, Grandma. And getting paid quite well for it, I hear. Well, how would you know? Come on, dear, I may be old, but I'm not blind. Your mother told me. Oh, and you take her word for it? Well, she also showed me those pictures of the new house. When are you going to have me over to see the place in person, by the way? The next big holiday, I guess, along with everyone else. Oh, really? And who roped you into doing that? Your mother? Yes, of course. Who else? Well, we must have a little granddaughter-grandmother housewarming party before everyone gets there to mess it up. Just you and me, just a couple of gals drinking wine, watching Matthew McConaughey movies. Sounds wonderful. Cozy. Doesn't it sound wonderful, though? Especially with this big snowstorm coming early next weekend. Did you see that on the weather? Yes, I did. Seems like the TP and milk is already flying off the shelves. It's just ridiculous. People act like we're going to be snowed in for weeks. People have heart attacks shoveling snow every year, thousands. Well, speaking of which, have I told you about that guy that lives next door, Muskie? How could one ever forget Muskie? He's quite the character. Oh, he's a character, all right. Well, he's quite a bit of a betting man, as you may have known. Oh, yes, I remember hearing all about him from the girls. He has quite the reputation around these parts. The girls know him? Oh, he used to hang around the bars with us. Didn't I ever tell you that? He was quite the player. Or thought of himself as one at least. Janet dated him. Ew, gross. Well, he was very handsome back in the day, and he always had quite a bit of money. And of course, he enjoyed showing it off. Of course he did, although he doesn't take much pride in that house of his. One of these days, someone's going to slip on that sidewalk and kill themselves. Hey, maybe you should go over there and slip. Then we can sue him, take him for all he's worth. Nah, sidewalk's city property. Ah, damn, oh well. Well, I did make a bet with him. You did? For what? The game this weekend. Oh, honey, why'd you do that for you? You know I love you, but that was really, really dumb. Thanks. Why's that, Grandma? 'Cause that man's a snake in the grass. You can't trust him long enough to throw him. Well, don't worry, we didn't bet money. So what are the stakes then? I thought the only thing that man understood was money. Well, if the Bengals win, he has to finally shovel his driveway and sidewalk after it snows. And mine. Oh, well, now that's something. And what do you have to do if you lose? Well, I guess the same thing. Oh, well, that doesn't sound like much fun. I'm cooped up in here all day. I could use the exercise. You do need to get out more, dear. Why don't we go shopping this weekend before the storm hits? Sure, sounds like fun. Pick me up at 10? I'll buy you a chestnut brulee frappuccino. Hey, Muskie, how's it hanging? Good morning, Elaine. How are you? Oh, I'm good. Keeping warm over there? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. 'Cause it really looks like it's coming down out there. Yes, it certainly does. And I'm talking big flakes, big, fat, juicy ones. You know what I mean? Yes, I know what you mean. You know, that really heavy, wet snow? Yes. You catch the game last night? Yeah. Let's cut the crap. I saw the game. Hell of a show, wasn't it? A real nail-biter. I was on the edge of my seat. They got lucky. It was the refs again. They must be blind or something. The refs must be blind. Good one. Well, that or the thing was fixed. You saw that pass interference call in the fourth? I mean, now what the hell was that? Divine intervention? It was a bunch of nonsense is what it was. Blah, blah, blah. The whole game was like that. It was fixed. I swear it. Something will come out about the game. A conspiracy is afoot. You mark my words. Oh, I'm marking them.
Well, hell.
So I think you may owe me something, mister. I believe we had a gentlewoman's agreement.
What?
Our bet, remember?
Oh, yeah, that. I, kinda did forget about it, yeah.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Well, get out your snow boots. I got the shovel right out here waiting for you.
Well, here's the thing, Elaine.
Oh, great. Here it comes. No, now. Hear me out.
You know I got this old calf shoulder injury, right?
No, I don't. How should I know about your old shoulder injury?
Yeah, back from my semi-pro badminton days.
Your what?
Yeah, I never told you about me being just about almost a major star back in the day. I was gonna bring the sport mainstream, but then I got knocked down late in a match, and just like that, all my hopes were gone.
Well, that really is tragic, Muskie.
Yeah, thanks for saying so.
All right, now you cut the crap.
What?
Badminton injury, semi-pro, give me a break.
Are you doubting the legitimacy of my injury?
Oh, I'm doubting.
Well, all right, fine. I wasn't semi-pro, but I wanted to be, and I'm ashamed of it, I admit.
All right, Muskie, fine.
You don't believe me?
No, I do.
You just can't picture me being young and spry, but I was. You better believe it.
Yeah, I've actually heard.
You heard? What do you mean you heard?
My grandma apparently used to kind of know you.
Your grandma? Well, what's her name?
Catherine Caro?
Don't ring a bell. Who's she hang around with?
I don't know. She said you knew Janet.
Wait, Janet Lighthouse?
Yeah, that's her. Her hair is blue now, though.
Wait a minute.
Catherine.
Oh! Now then you mean to tell me your Nana is Kathy Caro?
Kathy? Oh, yeah, but she hasn't gone by that in a long time.
Well, I'll be darned, Kathy Caro. How the heck is the old girl these days?
She's good, feisty as ever. We just went shopping, actually.
Well, you're gonna have to tell her I say hello. In fact, I'd love to see her sometime.
Oh,
you could ask her.
Yeah, sure, I'll ask her.
But anyway, I'm real sorry about the bet. Can I make it up to you in some other way? You want some money or something? How much is it worth to you? 2,000, 3,000?
What? No.
5?
Well,
What are you, crazy? I may be nuts, but I'm not giving you $5,000 over a shoveled driveway.
Okay, Muskie, take it easy today. You rest that shoulder now. I don't want you getting seriously injured.
I got the heating pad on it right now.
That's just great. Well, let me know if you need anything.
You're a good kid, Elaine. A good neighbor, too.
Thanks, Muskie.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Oh, not bad. Just working, staying in, trying to stay warm. You?
Oh, just out having a late lunch with the girls.
You're driving around in this? You're crazy. I'm telling Mom.
Oh, it's not that bad, and you better not. I'm not old enough to be driving like an old lady, Elaine.
Says you.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, anyone else would have seen that poor groundhog from a mile away.
How dare you bring up the groundhog? We said we'd never speak of it again.
I know. Sorry.
Well, the roads really are fine. Most of it was cleared by mid-morning.
Yeah, I got my shoveling done pretty early.
You're shoveling? But Janet here told me your team won. Shouldn't that silly old man be doing it?
That silly old man claims his old shoulder injury is acting up and he can't do it.
Shoulder injury? What shoulder injury?
He said it was from playing badminton.
Badminton? I don't remember him ever playing badminton.
Maybe you should ask Janet.
Well, she is sitting right here.
I honestly can't even imagine him doing anything physical.
Elaine doesn't remember badminton, but guess what, dear?
What?
She says she was at the health club this afternoon, walking on that enclosed track upstairs that goes around the pool.
Yeah?
And guess who she saw doing laps below?
My neighbor.
Snake in the grass, I'm telling you. Always has been.
Why, that lying old... I can't believe that. A bold-faced lie right to his neighbor.
Wait until I tell Janet and the girls. Hold on.
It took me an hour and a half to shovel all of that.
Janet says, that ridiculous man.
So he wasn't just, swimming a little to make the shoulder feel better?
She said it looked like he was trying to go for a gold medal in the Senior Olympics. Dear God.
Well, I guess it taught you a lesson about making bets with old Muskie. He's a shady character. Guess he hasn't changed.
He says hi, by the way.
To me? He remembered me?
Oh yeah, I even called you Kathy and everything.
Oh no.
Said he wants to get together with you.
Why? Has hell frozen over?
Why, Grandma? Did you two have a fling back in the day or something?
Bite your tongue. You just get a hold of that man and we have the goods on him. And tell him he owes you some shoveling for next time.
Should I tell him you say hello?
No.
Hey, Muskie, how's the shoulder doing? Feeling any better?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. Well, not hanging. That wouldn't feel very good, right? Ha!
Right. So I talked to my grandma today.
Oh, yeah? Good. How's she doing? Did you tell her I wanted to get together with her?
Yeah, I may have mentioned it to her.
What did she say?
She asked me if hell had frozen over.
Oh, well, guess that's a no.
She did say that Janet said something interesting about you, though.
Janet? Ha! Oh, God, what did she say?
She said she saw you at the health club this afternoon swimming laps like a geriatric dolphin.
What? No, she didn't.
Oh, so she's lying?
Well, she's old now. We're all old. She's probably as blind as a bat.
The referees are blind, Janet's blind, so everyone inconvenient to you just needs the name of a good optometrist?
Yeah, that's right. I went to the doctor this morning. I got a sling and everything.
I'm sure you do.
All right, fine. I'll come over and show it to you right now. How about that? You can even squeeze my shoulder and watch me flinch. I could be right over.
Well, I'm sure you need time to dig up some old sling to throw on.
All right, that's it. I'm not going to sit here and let my integrity be challenged. I'm coming over right now.
Muskie, your drive isn't shoveled. Be careful.
I'll be fine, damn it.
Muskie, you're going to slip. Hey, Muskie, how's the shoulder?
Well, now that it's back in its socket, pretty good.
And how long you have to wear the sling?
4 to 6 weeks.
And physical therapy?
3 times a week.
Ouch.
Well, what can I say? At least the hospital gave me a new sling.
So you really did have some old one prepared as a prop for me?
Nah, I couldn't find it.
Well, anyway, you look outside yet this morning?
That I did. Some more of those big, fat snowflakes you love so much.
I'm gonna go grab my shovel. How about I do yours, then bring us over some hot chocolate?
That'd be swell. You're a good neighbor, kid. I'll have to tell your Nana that.
Don't bother her. She's with the girls. Plus, she already knows. Elaine and Muskie continued to be neighbors and friends, although they never used manual labor as a wager in any of their friendly bets again. Eventually, Catherine took one of Muskie's calls and reluctantly said yes to lunch. They now have a standing date every Tuesday afternoon, playing penny slots at the Big Star Riverboat Casino.